is in the place. We too tough to you, rapping cool, chilling in the place of bleeding, winning, jump on it, so just don't deny. The next is in the house and here's the reason why.
That's my man throwing down.
Give it to them, give it to them.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What are you supposed to do?
Rock the house, y'all.
What do you think about the battles today, man?
What did I think about the battles today?
Yeah.
It was interesting because I think that there's some really nice poppers out there on a real level. Whether they're on a world level, no, but I think in terms of the region, they're definitely doing something good. This battle's definitely good for the region. But for me now, it's about poppers just bringing that whole self-expression to that next level. At the moment, there's too many poppers copying by numbers. I've watched a lot of videos and then they're literally copying, Xeroxing somebody's style. And what I want to do now is I want to see poppers that are breaking out, getting in other poppers' face. Back in the day, some of us poppers used to pop against breakers, so our energy level was high. At the moment, the energy is so contained, it's literally like they're popping within like a meter square. And for me, I want them to almost burst out of that and find some form of expression. That would say dancing is a way of expressing your soul. So man's got to kind of express their souls bigger. So for me, yeah, this is a great stage, and obviously it's going to be good for the region if more poppers get down, see each other, see the styles, and start to trump each other's styles. And for me, the most important thing is find what is best. Find you. You know what I mean? What makes you different from all the other dancers? Do you know what I mean? Because back in the day, you were judged on individuality, creativity and musicality. Do you know what I mean? Them three things: be on your music, be super creative, and be individual. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm definitely hyped. I've got to go and pick up my daughter because like I'm a proper father to my child, so I can't see the rest of the competition, but I've been blessed to be asked to be a judge on this, so all I can say is peace, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Benji Reed. Appreciate it.
It's good. Tonight is great.
Yeah.
Tonight was wise, but I'm telling you now, I want some grill fighting. I want some fighting in the face of the grill. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, so what's your name? You're Russell's dad, right?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I'm Babyface Ray. I'm Raymond Campbell.
Hey, cool. And
yeah.
is this?
I'm Kevin Morris, the one they used to call Gigolo.
Cool. And of course you already know Benji Reed. It's cool. So what you guys think about the scene today? What's happening for you? How's it going?
You got enough people here. It's live. It's happening. It's happening. But as I say, get people's faces.
Get angry. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, how's it comparing? I know I'm gonna probably ask this question all the time. How's it comparing back in the day? Because back in the day it seems like better or more funkier. Like how's it today comparing?
It's good. Yeah, it's good, but you need more aggression. We had more aggression in them days.
Okay, more anger, more things to get off your chest.
I think because we had nothing else to do.
We have no iPhone.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cool. Like, I heard did you guys just dance in the Hacienda? Have I got that correct?
Yeah, we did dance in the Hacienda.
How was that? Because I know the Hacienda is pretty like a big news for Manchester. What was it like in the Hacienda back in the day?
Oh, it's wild, packed out. Talking at least 1,000 people.
Really?
There, boiling heart.
And I got
dancing
60% of them used to come to see us.
Yeah, really.
That's not something
Yeah.
wrong.
You guys, bro, I bet no one knows that. I bet the guy who runs it now doesn't
Before
know
we
it.
started taking the stage on the Friday and Saturday night, the place was empty. And all the students started coming to see the BGs. Well, Broken Grass, BGs, the man that combination.
Yeah. Don't get that confused, y'all.
That's cool, man. Yeah, but yeah, you guys, I really appreciate you guys coming down. Keep it short and sweet because I know you guys gotta go on. But
keep it real.
just want to say thank you very much. Nice
Yo.
one, guys. Hopefully see you in the next one.
Shoot like a camera, me I go on, stamina. I don't want politics, I don't stay Canada. Go on, see you let the ladies carry on. We came in better than a bag of rap rappers trying to back a little grammar. Did I start, did I stammer?
My name's Kashmir Lees, 23 years old from Birmingham, represent Prototype, Crew and Kanaha.
Cool, awesome. And what do you think of today?
Today's been quite good. I mean, since I arrived, like the atmosphere was quite good. There was quite a few people. I mean, usually when I go to these like smaller jams, there's not that many people around, but it was, you know, I wouldn't say it's packed, but it had enough people to, you know, create some kind of atmosphere. So it was good. There's a lot of good people out here, but none of them, I never see any of them at the major competitions like in London, and they need to branch out a bit more to really get a feel for the style, because you can only gain so much by training with the same kind of people. So, you know, I'd like to see them, you know, travel down a bit more and, you know.
So would you say that London's like more advanced in dance or than Manchester? Not creating like a food war here, but you know what I mean? Would you say that a lot more people in London seem to have a bit more of an idea what, you know, hip hop would be?
I mean, definitely. I mean, London has, for one, Trocadero, which is like an underground dance space, which is like free and open to anyone, open every day, and there's dancers there all the time, and you get like a lot of foreign people coming, different dancers. So we get, it's like a cultural hub for dance. So we get loads of different things. Where, I mean, you can get the same thing here, but London's a lot more rich, you know, because it's the capital and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of the major dancers, you know, at the top of their field live in London. So, you know, if you want to learn from the best or train with the best, you know, you need to come down and you know, do your thing.
Makes sense. Yeah. So what do you think of the actual hip hop style? Because I know hip hop style has been quite a new thing. I know just recently on UK B-Boy Champs just came on just there. So what do you think about that? Like coming on there?
It's okay. I mean, some people ain't got it. Some people kind of got it, getting it. It's a lot better than what it was a few years ago, which is good. So, you know, people are aware that, you know, hip hop is an actual style. And, you know, people say you can do whatever you want, which is true. But there's also a style and foundation alongside of it, and people are becoming more aware. So it's good.
Okay, cool. So when you say foundation, because this is something that, you know, like I always like train with breakers, poppers, because I'm kind of a funk style, and people go, when people are in training in the studio, you see them doing it. It's like, no, that's not hip hop. That's like choreography. Yeah. So what's the difference? How are you differentiating it with the hip hop competition style and the one in the choreography? Because some people think it's quite similar. So how do you differentiate?
Well, for me, it's not similar at all, because when you create choreography, you just, in a sense, to make choreography, you got to freestyle, right? You just kind of freestyle, start thinking, go back and create your own kind of personal choreography. Whereas hip hop itself has its own set of foundations, its own grooves, just like breaking, locking, parking, any other style. It's like when you talk about hip hop freestyle, the groove that we have is the rock, which you see in breaking or even in locking, and the bats, which is just a natural feel of hip hop music. And then you've got the social dance steps, which are the class of the foundation. So like the Running Man, the WAP, you know, the James Brown, all those kind of steps. They build up the foundation. So the idea is to how well can you mix the different social dances to attract. So that's hip hop freestyle.
So for people who like maybe do get confused with both of them, how would you? What people would you look to get the right idea about how to learn hip hop style?
The pioneers of hip hop freestyle are Elite Force. And the thing is, they come to London quite often. They're here right now, so they're around, which is why, you know, I said to people it's good for them to travel down, so they know that people outside of London are interested in learning the same kind of stuff. Soul Brothers from the West Coast, Misfits. You can type in all these names on YouTube, you'll see a lot of stuff. There's different documentaries out you can get. Sons of James Brown, New School Dictionary, which has like a list of foundation steps of hip hop and house, which was quite a good tool when I started, except there's some errors, so, you know, don't take everything as, you know, the Bible. Even if someone says something, always take it, but always think, okay, yeah, I want to find out myself. Go to the people who were there when these things were made and find out the real shit.
So what do you think to b-boys who go into a hip hop competition and be like, yeah, I'm doing hip hop? What do you think to those guys?
Well, technically b-boying is hip hop, because it's the original style of hip hop culture, right? So I mean, I mean, there was like a battle. I don't know if you saw on YouTube. There was like a hip hop freestyle battle, and some b-boys entered and won. And all the hip hop freestyle dancers were like, "Oh my God, how did this win?" And then a lot of the pioneers were saying, "Well, b-boying is hip hop." But I mean, if it's a hip hop freestyle battle, then obviously it needs to be categorized under the list of, you know, the foundations that we do. Because, you know, we could say the same thing about a b-boy battle, and then we can go in and do the Running Man and win a b-boy, but it's not gonna happen, is it? So, you know, if you're gonna do it as a competition, then you need to, you know, differentiate it just for the competition.
So, how did you get into hip hop?
How did I get into it? I started kind of when I went to college, because I wanted to be an actor at the time. So I picked up dance as an extra subject because I couldn't sing. So I needed something to help my acting. And halfway through the year, I was always interested in, you know, that side of street dance, but I didn't know where to go. So I just decided to try and teach myself in like a studio like this one day and just follow stuff on YouTube. But it wasn't until like a few years later down the line when I started traveling, that's when I started realizing that it was more than just a dance, there was like a culture behind it. And that's when I started to really understand what's involved within street dance and hip hop culture.
I know my battery's gonna go or whatever, so just last few words, just to round up the interview basically.
This is Kashmir signing out. Big up all the Manchester people. Keep training, come to London, train with me, you know, have some fun.
Cool. Yeah, just give a
big
shout.
Up Regulate TV, doing it big.
Nice one, thank you very much, Cash.
Shake your body all the way down. Try it, roll it, rock it to the ground. Bring, grind and roll it all around. Break, grind. Break down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break down.
Rock with you. Ha ha ha.